The conference
guys,
has been unmuted.
Hey guys, I just want to confirm, anyone who is online, are you able to see the screen that I'm sharing?
Yes.
This is Jim. I cannot see the screen because I am in my van, so I'm on the phone only.
Okay, just making sure it works, so thank you for the confirmation, Amy. Anyone who is in their van, if you do want to view this later on, I'll upload it to YouTube, so if you want to see the actual slides, we'll go ahead and have that uploaded. But in the meantime, being on the phone is just fine.
Perfect.
All right, so we're going to give everyone about 1 more minute to join, so bear with us. I appreciate you all. I will go ahead and mute you guys again, so if you have questions, feel free to type them in the chat box if you are online. If you are not online, you can either text us or just wait till the end, and we can go ahead and answer any questions then.
The conference has been muted.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started, and thanks for joining us on short notice. We wanted to chat about an excellent opportunity. I know we've talked about condition codes in training at startups. We probably could have spent even more time talking about it, but we wanted to just share some interesting facts and talk about how we can help you drive more revenue, more money to the bottom line. So just to reiterate, what are condition codes, right? Messages that are going to alert your customers to issues that they have on their loan, on their property, basically things that we've observed when we were servicing. It's going to be delivered to them in the post-service email that is automatically going out with AMA. And it's going to have a link in that email where they can click right on that link. It'll take them to CAW, and they can go ahead and buy that service. So the way that I look at it is, yes, at 9 or 10 at night, you will not be in bed when you're starting a new business, but theoretically, you could be in bed sleeping, and customers could be buying things from you. So, at the end of the day, condition codes are revenue. It's more money to you. And these are custom care services, so there is a higher profit margin in them. So a couple of interesting facts when we took a look. Every condition code that you click is worth $24 in revenue to you. That doesn't mean that every time you hit a condition code, someone's going to buy something. It's just that if you take the average of, the revenue that was generated by condition codes and, how many condition codes were clicked, the average comes to $24. Now, this is a great number, the next one. In 2018, condition codes alone generated over $2 million in sales for Lawn Doctor. So, that's pretty easy money, right? Let's go ahead and be a part of that. Unfortunately, when you look at the reporting, you'll take a look. This is not the prettiest looking chart you've ever seen, but each row represents another franchisee. We've taken off the group number to protect the innocent and guilty or whatever you want to say. But there have been a fairly, I don't even call it fairly decent. There's been an okay number of condition codes used. However, only twice were upsell or condition codes or opportunities to sell condition codes used. The vast majority of the condition codes, we're telling customers that they have weeds. Kind of why we're already there. So what we want to do is take advantage of these condition codes to be able to go ahead and upsell. We're not hitting customers over the head. We're identifying actual issues and things that we can help them with. And customers want to know that. They want you to tell them, that, okay, you have this or that issue on the lawn. They want it to look good. That's why they hired us in the first place. They're not opposed to hearing about other things that you can do to help them. So here's an example of some of the condition codes that are already available to use in the database. You can create your own condition codes too. You don't have to just go with what's already in there. And there's, I think in total there's somewhere around 50 already in there, but you can add your own. Not a problem at all. Okay, so, I'm sitting on the other side of this call. I get it. Okay, I need to use condition codes. All right, how do I do that? So tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, there's going to be a Real Green Town Hall hosted by Mike Carden. We've been doing those every other week to talk about SA5 already. But what we're going to do on tomorrow's call as well is Mike will walk us through the how. Okay, what are the logistics? What do I click? What screen do I go to? So that it's an easy thing to do, and it takes just a matter of a couple of seconds. The invitations for tomorrow's town hall will be coming from Mike. Those should be on the way. You should definitely have them by the end of the day. We'll circle back to him and make sure those go out. But please do a little, save the date or block off that 1 o'clock Eastern Time tomorrow. That's definitely going to be a very worthwhile call to be on. Another best practice is when you're actually on the lawn and you discover something or your technician discovers something, call the customer right there from the lawn, or if they're home, not always the case, but knock on the door. Hey, I'm on your lawn. I've noticed this. It's an excellent way to discuss it with the customer, talk to them live, let them know what the issue is and what you can do to take care of it. And it's been pretty effective. The last thing that I wanted to mention is that the call center is also going to help tee up these opportunities for you to upsell custom care. And we're going to play a brief audio of a part of a call center conversation where the representative is talking to the customer about exactly, what we're discussing here now, and that is the additional revenue opportunities.
So what they're going to do is when they come out for the first time, in addition to treating, for the pre-emergent and the fertilizer, all that kind of stuff, they're going to take a look at your lawn and see if there's anything else because sometimes if you have grubs or if you have other kind of bugs, it can cause some of those brown spots where nothing grows. So they're going to take a look at your lawn to make sure that there isn't some other thing that's keeping your lawn from growing. And then, you can be home for the visit if you'd like to, or, they can leave you some detailed information with their local phone number. They usually give you their cell phone number so that you can talk to them about it if there's anything else that you need to do.
Okay, guys. That was just a little snippet of what the call center will be doing to sort of put this idea in customers' heads that we can do more than just your maintainer programs. So we promised short and sweet, and I think we've done that, but we will open it up in case anybody has any questions.
The conference has been unmuted.
So you guys are unmuted. If you do have any questions, you can ask us now, of course. Let me see if anyone...
Yes, now you could reach out later, or, again, Maria will be, posting this and sharing the link with everybody to take another look as well.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
This is Ken in Cleveland.
Hey, how you doing? You made it to Ohio. Okay.
Yeah.
Passport and everything? Good.
Yeah. One comment. For me, when I'm going to lawns and, it helps to pay attention when we see a problem. It's hard to remember if I leave that lawn sometimes and 3-4 days later, I'm talking to the customer. They called in the office because I left a note or sent something through email. It's hard to remember exactly the lawn, what it looked like because I'm just got too many lawns that I've looked at it. So I like calling the lawn when I'm able to call from that particular lawn, and oftentimes they pick up. I'm able to discuss it right then, so it's clear in my mind. It helps me to put a picture in my mind, and I've already had a conversation, or at least they tend to call back quicker. They respond quicker sometimes than by email. It helps me as much as them to communicate that day or that evening about that particular problem. It seems to honestly make things a little easier for me to keep up with what I'm doing because it'll increase to, if you really care, you see a lot of problems on a lot of lawns, you want to talk to these customers. It's part of building a relationship with them, and that's really important. It's better talking to them in person than by email at times.
Definitely. That's a perfect example of, having that conversation at the moment. And if they're home and you have it, great. If they're not and you have that conversation on the phone, or even if you don't get them and you end up leaving them a voicemail, then when they get the email that follows that conversation because the condition code was selected, oh, yeah, I talked to Ken about that earlier. Oh, yeah, Ken left me a voicemail about that. It all kind of ties together. But, yeah, that's a great example from a very successful franchisee of how this works. So thanks, Ken.
Any other questions or statements that you guys may have? Don't feel obligated now. You can always email or text myself and Jay. We're happy to respond. But keep an eye out for the email from Mike Carden for the invitation. And if you guys are able to, please join. It's going to be some good content. And we'll be on the call there as well, so we'll be learning with you.
Yep, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 12 noon Central. And I think I'm the only one that lives in Mountain Time, so I don't have to talk about that.
No one needs to know that time.
Alrighty, guys, we will, if everybody is good and this is super clear and we're all excited, let's go do it. Thanks, everybody.
All right, you guys we're going to release you to the hounds now. You guys have a good day, and give us a call if you need anything.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please stand by.